Hey, what's going on, family? How y'all doing this evening? Yeah, man, I come here to talk about a few different type of things today. For one, I want to get off into what happened, what they found this morning, which was crazy to me, real crazy. But it really don't seem crazy, not in this country. The way things is going, the way things is looking, and we got this politics going on right now around the world. And it seems like every time certain people get ready to get in office, it's always people get a little bolder and start doing a little bit more and more each time. But I come here to talk about Javon McGee. Yeah, man, this little young man named Javon McGee from Chicago. Yeah, he's 21 years old. 21 years old. He's from the suburbs of Chicago. And he just got a CDL license. And, he was happy about that, happy little guy from what his mom say that he was happy about it and out doing his thing, trucking, which, I like to see that. I like to see the youngsters get their little CDLs and get out here and try to make this money. You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful thing to see the young man do because, you can make a lot of money in the truck driving business. But he's on one of his ventures down in North Carolina. And matter of fact, in Henderson, North Carolina, down at a Walmart distribution center, dropping his load, to my understanding. And I guess later on yesterday, something must have happened to where the young man they find him this morning where he had been hung, hanging, lynching, strange fruit hanging from a tree, you know, little black dude. They say that they found the young man at the base of the tree with a rope around his neck. For one, if he hung himself, how would they find him down at the base of a tree? How does that happen? If you hang yourself, you're up in the air, you know what I mean? But they found this young man at the base of a tree. And even if he was hung up there close to the base of the tree, it seems like to me them branches wouldn't break. And I'm quite sure if you hung yourself, it would be at the base of a tree and not at the tip of the tree. So the branches is pretty strong back there. But they found this young man dead, hung at the base of the tree with the rope around his neck. To me, it don't make any sense. You can't make no sense out of it. Then his mom called down there to I guess she was going to go to North Carolina to identify the body. She wanted to come down and identify the body. They told her no. She can't do it due to COVID. Come on, man. Can you make sense out of that? Sounds like to me that he must have been beat up pretty bad for them not to want her to come down there to identify the body, but they tell her she can't because of COVID, family. That don't make no sense to me. We ain't in no big COVID outbreak. Yeah, it may be COVID out here, but we ain't in no big COVID outbreak like that to where this woman shouldn't be able to go down there to identify her son. So they told her no about that, right? Okay, that's what the coroner said. Don't make sense to me. Then turned around. She said, well, can you send me a picture? You know what they said? Oh, I don't think you want to seem like this. We don't want to send the picture. Does that make sense to anybody listening? Anybody that's going to watch this? Does that make sense that she don't want to see the picture? She don't want to seem like this. I mean, a hanging, you might got a ring around your neck from a hanging, but you shouldn't have no scuffle marks, no beat up marks, or nothing like that. But they haven't released anything, and there's not too many people talking about this. And me, I just wanted to come on here and get that out there, because all these killings, these police killings, these lynchings, and all this stuff, man, it just don't make any sense. And that's how come in this election season, it don't do no good for people not to get out and vote, because Trump, he wants to give full immunity to the police. They doing this to black folks, and they don't even have full immunity right now. Can you imagine them running around here with full immunity? I can't make this make sense, family. But that's me talking about the one case of Javon McGee. And I think y'all should look this up, and you'll see what I'm talking about, that none of it makes any sense for him to be hung. I'm just going to say it straight like it is, pretty much, for him to be hung by someone like that, because there's no way in the world that I think that this young man killed himself. You just got your CDL license. I'm a truck driver myself, and you got your CDL license. Man, it's a lot of money to be made doing that. And at 21 years old, I don't think he would go to get a CDL license to kill himself. They try to say that, he bought some rope from Walmart himself, and now he's going to go hang himself. You can't even make this stuff make no sense. They're already trying to push the narrative the way that they want you to see it. But me, I know better. There's no way in the world that you hung yourself and you just sitting there at the base of a tree with a rope around your neck. It don't make sense. And then to even take it a step further on a different subject that caught my eye the other day was, like I said, I'm going to be talking about several different things. I'm just gave y'all as much information as I got on the Javon McGee thing. Hanging, not thing. Sorry, y'all. The Javon McGee hanging. And so all I could do is give y'all the information that I got for right now. And that's what I have on that for right now. Now I want to talk about another thing, is Tyreek the other day played for Miami Dolphins. The Tyreek Hill. He used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now he played for the Miami Dolphins. He was on his way to work the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before. He's on his way to work, and the police pulled him over for speeding. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's against the law to be speeding. But normally when you're speeding, they pull you over and give you a speeding ticket. They pulled this man over, not even a block away from his job, getting ready to play a game, in the NFL now. In the NFL, he's getting ready to play a football game, and the police come up and they being all roughhousing, talking real strong and real rough over somebody speeding. Do you do everybody like this? Do you hear about white folks being hugged? Do you hear about white football players, Peyton Manning getting pulled over for speeding and getting roughhoused? I'm just telling it like it is. I'm just telling you what it is. You pull this man over, you ask him for his license, the man give you his license, he roll his window back up, which is not against the law. So once they they get the man's license, now they come beating back on his window. Now this man got a nice car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, or something. You beating all on the man's window. You telling the man to open up the window for you. You break this effing window and stuff like that, you know. So the man, he cracked his window down some. You know, hey, I would have cracked my window too. I mean, you know, the way y'all being aggressive, yeah, I cracked my window too. You can't make this up. But they got the man's license in their hand. What do you need him to roll his window back down for? So once the man cracked his window, now the man's like, matter of fact, get out the effing car, get out the effing car. You know what I'm saying? And got to yanking on his door, opening his door. He turned around trying to get out the car. They snatch him out the car. This man just had surgery now. This man just had surgery, healing from a surgery, and y'all snatching him out the car, throwing him on the ground. Now, this is a football player. This man needs to have his body in the best shape as he can because, football players, they take a lot of abuse out there. So there's no way on God's earth that they should have been snatching that man out the car, throwing him on the ground over a traffic ticket, a speeding ticket. Throw the man on the ground, got your knee all in his back, the handcuffs him. Yeah, you handcuff the man, pick him up, make him sit on the curb, then get him off the curb and take him up to the grass. And they all stand around him talking while he's handcuffed. And one of the police officers break away and jump up and kick the man while the man's in handcuffs. What is all this hostility about? What is it for? I mean, you know what I mean? If it ain't some type of racial thing, what is it? Do you do anybody else like that? Just because you mad? Because you broke? Or whatever the case may be. I just don't understand this stuff. And this stuff is going to get worse and worse. Every time that man get in the office or running for president, there's always something going on some real racial boundaries just being pushed. They pushing the line every time. Is this stuff going to ever end? Is it ever going to stop? Or people going to ever stand up for what they believe in? Or what? Is this going to keep happening generation after generation? Because all this stuff is tied in, man. It's all tied in, and it doesn't make any sense to me. You go through it, your kids go through it, your grandkids go through it. When is it going to stop? This is bananas. And then when the black folks talking about, something about voting for Trump, you look stupid. You look straight dumb. Really, you are. And whoever is talking like that and feeling like they doing that, I said it, you're dumb. You need to read Project 2025 so you won't be so stupid. It don't make sense to me. every time this man gets in the office or running for office is racial tension. Now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to another subject. You got this orange idiot, Trump, Donald, on the debate stage talking about the Haitian people are eating cats and dogs and geese. Man, is this the person you want to run the country that you live in? And saying, calling them illegal aliens. The Haitians is up there really helping the Ohio. The governor and everybody in Ohio is more than welcoming them up there. They're not there illegal. Now you're spewing hate against the Haitians. I want you to notice the pattern. It's all black people that all this stuff is targeted towards. If the people was from Poland, you don't hear that happen from the people that came here from Ukraine. You don't hear them calling them illegal aliens. You don't hear them talk about none of the white countries. But when it's some black folks or people of color, it's a problem, and mainly black folks. I want you to get that. Now, you sitting up here spewing hate up against the Haitian people up there in Springfield, Ohio. If you don't believe me, look it up. Go watch the debate. Look it up. And he's still talking about it at all his rallies after they'd already fact-checked him and said that the people from the city said that that's not happening. He's still spewing that hate against the Haitians, right? Then you turn around and the next day, after you did all this, talking about these people were eating folks' animals and all this stuff, after you done spewed all that hate, guess what? The next day they get a bomb threat up there in Springfield, where they had to close down City Hall, close down these other things behind the bomb threat because of the stuff that you and JD Vance is putting out here, your VP, your vice president is putting out here to the public. And then you got them racial idiots that just, anything he say is true. Let's react. So now you're putting folks' lives in jeopardy. Because you want to say what you want to say after they told you that this stuff's not true. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. It's crazy. But I know, family, it looks like, hey, he's jumping all over the place. But really, I'm not. Really, all this stuff ties in to one corporate, to one person. It all ties in. I just want you to see the links in the chain, like Aretha say, chain, chain, chain. Link it all together. It's all one big portrait. But y'all just, I don't know. I don't know, man. People need to know what's going on out here in this world for what it is, instead of what you wish the world could be like. Kumbaya is not. It's not. And I would advise all y'all to get out and vote, because this stuff is ramping up and he ain't even in office yet. Just like another thing that was heartbreaking, and I know this is a different story too. Sonia Massey. This woman calls the police, tell the police she has mental issues and she needs some help. And don't send nobody here that's going to hurt me. They send this idiot police there to come in this woman's house. She come in, she's cooking. She got some hot water or boiling water on the stove, and she trying to tell them, she needs some help. She got, mental problems and things of that nature. But I know y'all done heard this story, but watch the setup though. The setup was so cold. The woman got this boiling water on the stove. He tells her to go take the water off the stove. When she goes over there and pulls the pot off the stove, he told her, put it down, freeze, 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 bop, 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 bop. Shoot the woman in her face, kill her. Man, that's assassination. I mean, the man even stepped over to the side, make sure he got a good aim, and claiming to be scared for his life, and kill this woman. Now, this thug, them being with 6 different police stations within 4 years, that should make them ask questions right there. Why are you changing to different police departments this often? Why? Because they knew he was an idiot and he was a white supremacist and all the rest of that. They knew that when they gave that man that job. And he guns that woman down and killed that woman. I don't care nothing about, he's probably going to jail or he went to jail. I don't care nothing about all that. That don't bring her back. You went there to assassinate the woman and then told the other police, don't help her. And made sure his video camera was off, but the other one police camera was on. I'm just saying. Then the family comes up and the one that killed her, everybody act like they don't know what happened. They don't know who killed her. They didn't find out till, I think, a day or so later who really killed the woman. Come to find out it was this coward racist. I can't say the words I want to say on here. But, man, all this stuff is just crazy, man. It's crazy, family. Then if I was just to sit here and just go through a list of all these police killings, these folks inciting racial bigotry, then, I'll be here all day. But I just want y'all to know, man, it's crazy, family. It's crazy. I don't like it. I don't like what I see. I don't like what's going on. I don't like what's getting ready to happen. A lot of stuff that's going on that people don't even see, people don't even know about, because they keep your mind so distracted on other things so they can do their stuff in the background. And but by the time you see it, it's all in your face, and it's too late. And then people want to complain about this is going on, this is happening, and that's happening. Yeah, it's happening because you don't use the power that you got to change the things from happening that is happening. You got the power to do that. But some people mind is so immature to where it's like it doesn't make any sense. You rather sit up and vote for the orange man because she got a white husband. Stop it, stupid. I'm talking about the people that feel like that. That don't make sense. Or she was a prosecutor. Stop it, stupid. Let's look at what's going to happen to you and your family and your kids and your grandkids if this orange man get in here. The one that can't even hold a whole sentence. Everything about the man is on decline. And everything about him is against you. At least she's for you. Man, y'all need to get out and vote. I need to get out and vote, family, for real. I'm just trying to tell y'all what's really going on. And this is just, I mean, it's not even a whole bunch what I'm telling you, but what I am telling you is so powerful that if you realize that, you would be trying to do some things to make life better and easier for you and yours. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you, brutally honest with you, because you don't want this country to go where it's trying to go. I'm talking about even with the abortion rights, man. You know, that alone is enough. Because everybody's just so used to black people getting killed. It's just like another day at work. Like it just, it don't, it's nothing. Oh man, we know. Until something happened to you or your family or somebody you love. Because when you look at the Reproduction Act, on what this dude is trying to do, that's bananas, man. It's like, man, you know, you could be married, or you could have a girlfriend, or you could have a friend that's pregnant, and she had a miscarriage. Guess what? Doctor ain't gonna help you, or her, or nobody, no matter what your race is, because it'll be against the law. Now you got to carry this dead baby around in your body. And I know I done talked about this before, but that's what's going to happen. It's already happening. I think I mentioned this before, like Anya, like the woman in Texas. I don't remember her name, but I remember Anya's story because she's rolling around. She was at the DNC speaking about it. So I remember it. And I wouldn't want that to be nobody that I love. And I love her and don't even know her. But I mean, my family member, my niece, my sister, my mama, my daughter, my granddaughter. I wouldn't want that to be them. This woman had a miscarriage and went to the doctor, and the doctor wouldn't even do nothing. It wouldn't even give her, it wouldn't even take it out. She went to go get her hair done. Her hair done. Went to the bathroom and bled out. Almost died. Half the blood came out to this woman's body because of the law on Roe versus Wade. Roe v. versus Wade. Because of that. But this is happening more than you know. Or incest. It's just crazy to me. Y'all need to use your power. You got power. You just don't know you got the power. You got the power to vote folks in. You got the power to vote folks out. Up and down the ballot. Because we need them Senate seats. We need them House seats. We need both of them in order for the president to be able to sign stuff into law. They can't do it by themselves. We done seen this one orange man for the past, for 4 years ago, for not this 4 years, but the 4 years he was in, we done seen him. We see what he gonna do. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. And like I tell people all the time, everybody be running around here hollering about, oh, when Trump was in there, we was eating. You wasn't eating nothing. Trump ain't the one that got that, PPP money or none of that. Trump wasn't the one that did that. That was the Democrats fighting for that with Nancy Pelosi and them. He was trying to get y'all some change. Look it up. Don't believe me. Look it up. Trump just put his name on the check to take the credit for it. Like he tried to say he gave the HBUs $15 million. He's a lie. Look it up. That was the Biden-Harris administration. Look it up. Stop being lazy and look up the stuff so you can see for yourself. I think a lot of people just want to believe what they want to believe, whether it's facts or fiction. It don't make no sense, family. Don't make no sense. But yeah, I'm just feeling some type of way today because that young man, 21 years old, hanging from a tree in 2024, getting ready to be 2025. And folks want to say, we done came so far. Whenever they're ready to set you down and put you in your place, they do it. Because you don't go out and exercise your vote. You think you don't have a voice. You got a voice. You just got to use it. I don't know, family. I hope if I could reach one or two people, I don't care. Just somebody. People have to listen instead of assuming that they know and listening to the wrong rhetoric instead of what's real, what's factual, and what's fiction. Project 2025 is going to take you back to slavery, Jim Crow at the least. They done already got rid of affirmative action and stuff like that. I mean, everything that folks fought for is going backwards. And some of it is already in play right now. And the things that they're trying to do is in play right now. I'm just saying, family. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long today. I just got on here for a minute because I'm feeling some type of way about this little boy, a young man, 21, just got his CDLs, and you down in the Carolinas and get hung. And they say you hung yourself, but I don't believe that for a minute. And trust me, ain't nobody went to trucking school and get their CDL license to go kill themselves. That don't even make no sense. And that family don't have no history of mental illness. So I'm just out here to put the word out the best I can to reach whoever I can or however many people I can. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to keep doing it until I reach enough people to try to educate on what's going on in this country and what's going on in this world. And one of these days, I'm going to sit here and let you know what's going on around the world. But it don't do no good for me to do that right now at this point, because people don't even know what's going on in their own country, family. So y'all enjoy your weekend. Like, share, subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Be careful. Because this country ain't caring nothing about us out here. Much love. I'm out.